So this is the beauty we're going to use, 2 litre. We put it in the car about 3 years ago. It was an unknown motor then. Had a warped head though and kept not blowing head gaskets but putting water down the bores because the head was just warped to hell, so I put another head on it. It's been going in the car for about 3 years now. It's a good runner. It's puffing a bit of smoke, so it's either valve guides, valve stem seals or rings, but apart from that we know it's good. So things like the manifold, the carb, the dizzy, the alternator, the fuel pump, all that sort of stuff we know runs really well on a normal engine, so I'll put them in a box altogether. So if we end up with another Pinto for something else, I know that all of that stuff can bolt on and run perfectly well. So apart from that, we'll pull it down and see what we find inside it. We're just going to do the exact same as what we did with the one in mine, which is strip, clean, hone, check bearings and rings, and if they're all good, they're going back into the car with some assembly lube and then built up. That's all I did in mine, and you know, that's running 10 psi at the moment. It just makes for a nice, normal, loose engine. You're not trying to run an engine in, and we'll just see how it goes. I mean, mine's lasted quite well. We will put some ARP head studs in it like mine, and I might give this head a bit of a tickle up. But apart from that, this is the beast. It's been a good motor actually. I think he paid $300 for it a few years ago, unknown condition, and I think from memory this had 0.5 over pistons in it. Not sure what rings are in it, so we'll find out. Pull it down, I'll drain the oil and stuff first.
You on out there? Alright, let's get this thing moving.
It all looks pretty good, but as I suspected, there's not one valve stem seal seated. They've all risen up. So that explains why. You see, those seals in there are shit. You know, unless you glue them on, they're just always going to pop up. The Victorines ones, the little steel ones you got to tap on, those are the ones I prefer. But oh, there's one. There's one that's still in place. But all the others have all risen up. So that's why it was puffing smoke. All the valve stem seals were not seated. If I can hear it.
You on out there?
Yeah, the head gasket was fine. I mean, it's well and truly stuck on there. But burning a lot of oil. Burning a lot. I mean, the pistons are still pretty good, but burning a lot. I mean, let's see how good we can get this.
You on out there? Alright, let's get this thing moving.
Well, it is all pretty clean in there. I mean, there's a little bit of shit on the oil filter, on the oil pickup I mean, but not bad. Oil doesn't seem too bad. There's a couple of little lumps in there, but I mean that feels like metal. But we'll pull it apart and see what the bearings are like anyway.
You on out there? Alright, let's get this thing moving.
So here's what I found. Crank looks alright. I mean, there's a couple of little lines in there, but nothing a good home polish won't fix. Bearings wise, those are the main caps. The mains, tops, bottoms. They don't look too bad, or no worse than the ones that are in my motor. So I think what we'll do, those are the big end bearings. Again, no worse than what I put in my motor. And like I say, the engine's already run in, so these are all 0.25 over. The thrusts are standard. The mains and big ends are all 0.25 over. I'm just going to reuse them all. Rings, the rings all look alright. Maybe a bit of a clean up. They all spin freely. Might be alright. I mean, it was blowing smoke, but only on startup and warm, and that is 100% down to those valve stem seals all being off, apart from one out of 8 was seated. The rest of them were all off, so I'm quite happy about that. The oil pump though, I might try and find another oil pump, because you can see there's some scoring on the cap here, and when you look inside here you can see that scoring on the back of it there. So I've got a few oil pumps, so I'll just pull one apart and find a better one. The bores look really good actually, just glazed, you know, just need a bloody good hone. So apart from that, I think this motor will be alright. I think before we put it back in last time, I went through and I did all of the frost plugs in it, so they're all done. Just needs a bloody good clean, a good wash out. And like I said 2 days ago, this motor was in a running car. Drove it into the garage and pulled it out. So we might just give it a good hone, redo all the seals, all the surfaces, paint it all, put everything back together, polish the crank, clean up all the bearings, a lot of assembly lube. Clean up the tops of these pistons, because look at that. These are 0.5 over as well, so it should go back together. I mean, that bottom end is no worse than what I've put in mine, and mine's at, like I say, 10 psi at the moment. It's not blowing any smoke. It breathes a bit, but it's all going to be recirculated anyway, and with that much pressure, I wouldn't be surprised if it was breathing. So this one should clean up alright. And then go back together fine. Sweet. Cheers, thanks for watching. If you are watching and you want to subscribe, just a subscriber. I'm not really in this for the money, because I don't think I'll ever get up there. I don't think I'll ever get up to the point where you've got whatever viewers you need to make money on YouTube. I'm purely just doing this to show you that you can all do it at home, and it can be done. I'm not a mechanic either. I just figured this shit out over the years and have a play with things. All right, thank you very much.